What up, my tubies? We got some more arena cubies. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, you know the deal by now. We're gonna jump right into our pick one, pack one, and it looks like we've got a Mr. Scarab Jeezy. Probably the easy pick. Card is just a little bit too powerful. Yeah, I don't think anything comparable to the Scarab got in this pack. Are we gonna wheel anything, maybe? I'd be surprised if Muldrifter wheeled, but don't mind just first picking the Scarab God here and going from there, I guess. And ooh, got ourselves a little juicy Silumgar's Command second pick. Okay, I'm in for that. Another fantastic spell, way too versatile, and just yeah, good card. What am I passing here? I guess I'm passing a Wilderness Reclamation. Hopefully that wheels. Pretty big fan of that card as well. In fact, I kind of want to take the Reclamation over the command. Because if you get a good Wilderness Reclamation deck, it is so fun. You know what? I'm going to do that instead. I don't expect the command to wheel. But I think I want to do Reclamation things instead of just making sure I get the Silumgars. Drowned Catacomb versus Patient Rebuilding. This is just an easy rebuilding. I don't like the card, but it is a very good card. Has synergy with the Scarab God already, and it's just a fantastic win con, so easy enough pickup there, passing that Catacomb as mentioned. Into a Pact of Negation or a Prophetic Titan, perhaps? Pact of Negation's pretty good with Wilderness Reclamation too, right? You can counter something, pay the upkeep cost, and then still be able to cast instants after the fact. Losing out on just a Titan here, nothing much. Happy to take counter. Into a Salundi Vision Opt. Deathcap Glade is good. I'm not sure. Well, I guess this is pick 5. No, this is probably early enough. I can still take the Glade and then plan on wheeling one of the blue cards. Both of these blue cards are pretty low priority pickups, so I think let's make sure we get some fixing here. Ah, there's the clock. Gonna pass the Soul Herder this time. Obviously, I do like to take that card, but Clock's another really good one with Reclamation, so I think that's an easy choice here for me. This is looking very familiar. You watched yesterday's video, I think it's called something about Sultai Poo. Looks like a card for card mirror of that deck. Oh man, 7th pick, and we have a lot of good choices here. Incubation Druid, Fatal Push, Foul Play, Guardian Idol, even Sphinx would be fine. I think I'm probably supposed to take Fatal Push here, but I'm going to end up taking the Guardian Idol just because the ramp is so much of a good utility thing to do in this format. Overgrown Tomb looks like a slam dunk there. Good fixing already here as in pack 1 as well. Yeah, this is going well. Oh, we did wheel the Muldrifter. Do we even want that now? Would have been nice had I taken that Soul Herder, I guess. We could take Clone Crafter instead if we wanted to. I guess with Scarab God, I'd rather have the Muldrifter, though. We can cast this on, like, 3 for the Evoke, right? And then bring it back with the Scarab God later on. Damn, we wheeled the command. I would also like to take the Inquisition here, but once again, Silumgar's Command's a little bit too good. Really looking for maximizing our Reclamation potential, so another instant like that is great. I think I like taking Catacomb here over Oracle. I think Oracle would be a good choice here. It's a great win con as well, but the fixing is going to be more important to me since I don't think we're in need of that type of win con. But this has been a really good pack 1. Yeah, fantastic. Could just be that I'm splashing only Wilderness Reclamation too. Solid like blue-black base. Were there any other cards I could end up wheeling? What was in the pack that I took the Guardian Idol? I think there were a few. It was like Fatal Push and Foul Play that I could get back. Those would be pretty good. Yeah, this is a fantastic start, though. And hopefully we're cutting off a lot of the good blue cards. So if people end up opening like Time Warp and stuff like that, they might end up passing them to us. Vastwood Surge over Ulamog. I think that's okay. This is probably not the ramp that I'm truly looking for in this deck, but we might end up running it. We'll just have to see. Okay, there's the Selendi Vision as expected, so somebody took the Opt, but no big deal there. Lake Claim's good. Quad Black on Obliterator is a little bit too awkward, so not going to be able to take that one. And we opened a Torrential Gearhulk. Pretty darn good. Yeah, fantastic. I do think Chandra is the best card in this pack, just standalone. Chandra is amazing, and I could even take Chandra still and be open to the idea of playing some red, but the Gearhulk is fantastic, and you know, we only have a couple of hits for it right now, but this is the beginning of pack 2, so it's an easy pickup, especially with the Wilderness Reclamation plan. Some decent cards here. I don't think we're gonna try dipping into green too much, so the Haven, the Witness, Evil Note Rutstein, I don't think we're gonna take those. Just gonna focus on the blue cards. Champion of Wits is pretty good, Fading Hope's decent, Baleful Mastery's fine. I guess I kind of like just taking the value card of Champion of Wits. Another one that's good with Scarab God, too. We get a Memory Lapse here, a Poison the Cup. None of those lands. I don't think I want Sky Sovereign here. So yeah, this is, I think, just Memory Lapse. And hope that Poison the Cup wheels, although I don't expect it to. More counters, more better. Ooh, a Magma Opus. That is a red card I will splash for. There is a perfectly good Thoughtseize in this pack, and Spring to Mind is another really good card with the Reclamation. So is Cultivate, actually. Wow. More cards in this pack than I initially thought. Thoughtseize, Cultivate, Spring to Mind. I think Opus is a little bit too good, though, and I already have, like, the Gearhulk now. And if you look at my colors, my cards, we're just heavy, heavy blue with a minor splash of black and green, so the Opus is an easy pickup, yeah. I'm guessing that we wheel the Spring to Mind and maybe not the Thoughtseize or the Cultivate, although I guess Inquisition wheeled too, so maybe, but Opus there for me, and then maybe look for a little bit of red fixing now. Find Finality is fantastic, Elspeth's Nightmare is fantastic, Brazen's good, Hydra's good. Another really solid pack. Man, I've been so happy with Elspeth's Nightmare. The card is just value house. I expect us to wheel Find Finality. I'm sad about losing the Brazen, but the Nightmare is just way too good. Supreme Will, Ambusher to go with the Reclamation, Behold the Multiverse. Another really solid pack here, dang. Stowaway's even fine if we wanted it. Yeah, I expect to wheel maybe one of the blue cards out of this pack. I don't think we want the double green card, although it's good. I think here we want the Behold the Multiverse, since we already have a bunch of 3-drops anyways. Into a Brawl, perhaps? Or a Nimble Obstructionist? Brawl's decent. I think Obstructionist is usually the better card, but once again, pretty loaded on 3s already, so I'm going to try out taking the Brawl here. And there's Brawl's Expertise. Oh, and a Zagoth Triome. Yeah. The fixing's too important. We already have so many good cards anyways. Actually, Primal Command's nuts too. Wow. I can't wheel any of these cards. That sucks. Primal Command and Brawl's Expertise are so good. But just look at it. Like, the Zagoth Triome is perfect. Illumination on the wheel is fine. Mind Flare. Let's take the Baleful Mastery here. I don't know about the double green on Witness. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that hard, but think I'd rather have the removal spell. Maybe I play Alrund, probably... Oh, I guess I'm supposed to take the pathway here, right? For Opus potential fixing, yeah, that makes more sense. Turn Timber, no. God Pharaoh's Gift, no. Alright, we don't think we're playing any of those ones. Looks like we didn't actually wheel any of those cards that I was hoping to get back. No big deal. We still have a full pack 3. And we got my Discover the Formula. Alright. Yep, I think this is my favorite card in the cube. You know, I've been getting a lot of Discover the Formulas lately, either just opening them or getting past them. I haven't actually seen the key to the archives all that much anymore, and that's another card that is just super, super good. I mean, we're not going to pass the Discover. We have, what, Regrowth here, Sanctum, Caravan, whatever. This is just easy formula. Into a... Oh, there it is! Haha! Okay. Got the key to the archive. That was... that was what I was asking for. Alright. This is definitely my style of deck now. We have the Opus, the Gear Hulk, the Discover, the key to the binding. Yeah. Passing some really good cards here, but I'm not going to pass key. Holy smokes. Approach, Golos, Cascade Pathway. Oh, lordy. Oh, man. Am I supposed to take Approach here? I think I am. Honestly, the card's that good. And it's an easy splash. Alright, well, we are just all of the colors now. Do I want to take this Kolagons or Leah? No, let's take Search for Azcanta. Some more digging is nice, especially since we got the Approach of the Second Sun now. So basically, we just look for lands at this point, because we have enough playables, unless we see some really crazy good card. I guess we do want some more removal. A Languish would be nice. Oh, shoot. We Find Finality was last pack, wasn't it? We didn't wheel that. That's what I was looking for, yeah, so... Languish would be a huge pickup, especially since what was it? There was another card. Besides Find Finality, there was another oh, Brawl's Expertise, yeah. Those are both gone then. Okay. Well, we've got the power level, now we just need some early interaction to keep us alive, I guess. Like, there is a very juicy Hullbreaker Horror here, but I think I'm supposed to take Prismari Command. Yeah. We're probably going to end up cutting the Lay Claim, would be my guess. We're probably going to end up cutting like one of these card draw, maybe the Illumination. We might even end up cutting the Mole Drifter. I'm going to take the Prismari Command here over Augur of Bolas or Neutralize, which we'll probably wheel anyways. Okay, there's a Shipwreck Marsh for some more fixing. Good. Need to take that. Right now I only have one red land. So it would be nice to get a little bit more red fixing to go along with this. There's Field of the Dead. Oh, we passed Golos earlier in this pack. I feel like I'd rather have Censor here. Yeah. I think Field is just a little bit too slow. The Censor looks great. Okay, there's a Dismiss. Or we take the red fixing now. Dismiss is so good with Reclamation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take the Dismiss. This might not be right, but at the end of the day, I could just end up cutting the red, and I think Dismiss is going to make the deck that much better. Okay, we wheeled the Caravan. That's a good start. Good. Fantastic. Wow. Treasure Map and Fetid Pools, too. 2, 4, 6. I'm at 24 playables. Oh man, this is a really close pick. Because Treasure Map is not only fixing, it also ramps. But I don't need any more playables, so... Man, that hurt, but I think it's correct to just take the Fetid Pools there. Okay, more fixing on the wheel. I don't have any white lands yet, but this would be a double off-color splash, so I think we're just supposed to take Cascade. Yeah, that's a double off-color splash. Mythos is actually pretty good. Jeez, there's the Augur. Brainstorm's probably not terrible, but there's just no room for it. And even Jace is playable here too. Wow, we just got everything. Everything I could ever hope for. So solidly Sultai with a white-red splash. Well, solidly blue with a white-red-black splash. White-red-black-green splash, even. 8 lands, that puts me at 27, so I still need to cut 4 cards. Alright, I think I'm going to cut the Mythos. Let's see, we're at 11 instants, 11 instants, only 1 sorcery. Oh, just the approach. Yeah, I think Baral's good here. $26, 3 more cuts. You know what, I might actually cut the Champion of Wits. Just given that we have the approach of the Second Sun, it's... I mean... we have so many good ways to dig for the approach. Maybe I don't need this many, huh? But yeah, like after casting approach the first time, we have Search for Iscana that can search for it. Augur digs deeper for it. Slundy Vision basically auto finds it. Jace finds it really quickly. Man, this pack is, or rather this deck is really good, I think. It's missing maybe a mass board wipe, but... well, actually, that's a huge deal, missing a mass board wipe, because we could certainly just get aggroed out. Oh, man. Maybe I don't need Behold the Multiverse as much. Maybe I don't need Jace, but this is an alternate win con for sure. I mean, I think this deck is going to have an easy time drawing itself out. Maybe with 12 instants and sorceries, I can afford cutting the Augur. Maybe 12 is a little bit lower than you would really want. All right, let's see. Still need to cut 1 more card. I like running 18 lands in this deck, or rather 17 plus Slundy Vision, because this deck's going to want to hit its land drops. I guess I'm probably going to end up cutting like Jace, I think. I don't think Jace is going to be a necessary win con here. We just have enough as is. Alright, let's add some lands. Do I have any ways to search for a basic? No. So a plains, I guess, is fine. 1 plains, that is to say. 1 plains gives us 3 white sources, which should be plenty given the amount of card draw. Actually, it gives us 4 because we have Magma Opus to cycle. 5 even because Prismatic Command. Okay, that's actually plenty. 1 plains is good. Well, this is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue sources. So we probably want at least 4 islands. Maybe even 5. For swamps, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We already have 7 black sources without any swamps. So we might not need more than 1 swamp. Red sources, we only have 1 right now, so it probably makes sense to run at least 1 mountain. Green sources, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's plenty. I don't need a basic forest. So yeah, let's just go up on blue. That makes us 10 blue sources in land. Can probably go up on... well, no, we already have so much black, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe up one more mountain. Okay, why not? Yeah, this deck looks really, really good. Our mana's actually fantastic. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I could even just go up maybe. Maybe it's just safer to go up to 11 blue sources here. That's probably even the safest line, huh? Man, so many good cards on the board. But yeah, this looks great. Let's do it. This is a fun one. Like I said, the biggest concern is going to be aggressive decks. Because I didn't get like the fine finality on the wheel. We didn't wheel the fatal push or the foul play. So we have some interaction for creatures, but not much. But man, we are like unbeatable in the late game. Just so much power there. So if we can survive, we'll probably win. And how hard can that be? Just survive. Ooh, yeah. I mentioned earlier in some other videos that we might be doing some Supreme Cube. Sadly, the Supreme Cube that they have is a little bit different. It used to be that you could get multiple pieces of the same power card, but you can't actually do it in the version that they have. Either that's a mistake or whatnot, I don't know. So maybe I'll do like one Supreme, but otherwise we're probably just going to stay on the Arena Cube here. On the draw, somehow don't have any blue lands besides the Vision in our hand. Yikes. Well, we're hoping we're not playing against a fast deck, because if I'm playing against a fast, we might be dead. As I was saying, if we play against a fast deck, this hand is clearly not where you want to be. Some red aggro deck on the play. Whoa, with no 1-drop or 2-drop, though. Okay. I guess I'm going to go ahead and run out the Vision to play it safe. That way, even if they kill one of my artifacts next turn, I'll still have 4 lands for Reclamation. Red-green Annex, alright. Get the clock ticking. Well, fortunately for us, they didn't have any early plays, but Annex is a very, very fast clock. They just play like another random red creature here. That's pretty brutal too. Yep. Ruin Blaster's so good. I can replay the Reclamation now, but that doesn't actually do anything because I can't hold up any mana with it, right? So I guess this might be better just to go land pass here and hold up Dismiss. I mean, if I play the Reclamation this turn, I'd be able to discover next turn easily, but I'm already under too much pressure, so I think I just need to hold up the Dismiss here. And remember, Reclamation only untaps my lands, so I wouldn't have been able to hold up Dismiss otherwise. Yeah, we are on a clock. We're just gonna... Fine. I'm not gonna counter that. If they don't do anything else, they got me, but... If that's the case, then we can level up the clock and still just, Reclamation pass. Could go Brawl into hold up. Dismiss now, actually. Because Brawl could block the Ruin Blaster, too. Yeah, that's probably safer. Oh, are you kidding? It auto taps 2 blue sources here? Well, now we're dead. I should have paid attention to that, but... For some reason, it tapped my Midnight Clock and my Selendi Vision to cast Brawl, even though we had no use for any of the red or black mana. Alright, that's probably game over. I mean, I wasn't looking good anyways, but... Yeah. I'm at 3 on board, so... Good beats. That's my own fault. I mean... Arena, the auto tapper is great 99% of the time. You have to be wary of that 1%. Yep, GG's. I mean, given what was in their hand, we might have actually been okay, but who knows? That's one of those unfortunate scenarios. I think our deck's too good. We should be able to pull off quite a few wins, I think, but we'll just have to pay attention next time to the auto tapper. Let's see, so what happens there? I play the Brawl. They probably still go for the Lightning Axe end of turn. I would probably dismiss the Axe, because the Brawl at least stops still 2 damage from the Ruin Blaster. They can do their intervention, hit me for 7, but then I would get to play out Reclamation. Yeah, I mean, again, we'd still be in a pretty bad spot, but game might have been somewhat interesting. All right, let's lead here on tapped blue source, because I can play the pathway on red and cycle the Opus next turn. When it turn 2 Ranger class, we're really hoping they don't just level it up. That means I'm going to get to Nightmare. Augur of Autumn. Alright, let's memory lapse that instead of making a treasure then. Out our other red source. It's fine, easy Nightmare of the Wolf token, and then next turn we're going to be able to take a peek at their hand. This is lining up well, even though we were on the draw. Oh, they found a land off the top. Lucky them. Ran, ooh, Witness, Gonti, and a Wolf. That's not great for us. How do we want to play this turn? I think I'm going to shock myself and pass to hold up Mastery or be able to cycle Opus and Censor. They're going to want to play their Timeless Witness this turn, I think, right? Oh, interesting. I was going to say, because I'm going to exile their graveyard next turn. Huh. Surprised. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll take 3. So we are going to go ahead and cycle the Censor then, because I need to hit another land so I can Gear Hulk this Opus. Nice, we did. I think we're going to do this on upkeep. We're going to deal 4 damage to the Knight, or the Augur, not the Knight. Going to tap down both of their black sources. Nice draws. Whew, double counter. So I can Witness back their Augur if they want to. Alright, lands are good. I think we're just going to attack for 4 this turn. And then we're going to foretell, behold. There you go. Probably just going to dismiss Gonti. Augur we don't care about for now, it's fine. Alright, so we can either Baleful Mastery this turn. This exiles, right? So exiling Timeless Witness is good if we wanted. We definitely want to cast something here. I think I'll go ahead and Mastery. Okay, let's block them now. Sure, deal. Yeah, we'll get Scarab Gone online. Thoughtseize. Resolves. Yep, it's fine. Don't think there's much they can steal from me that they can cast for 2 mana that's relevant. Sure, just a blocker. Approach of the Second Sun. Don't even have a white source right now. Great hits. Alright, well that means we just kill him right with this instead. Return, kill. So we bounce our Baral back to our hand, kill the Gonti, lol. That went a little bit better. Mid-rangey decks we should have no problem with. Isn't that a pretty sight? You just look at your deck and it has one of each symbol for the colors. You're just like, yeah, I built this right. 5 colors intended. But again, basically mono blue splashing black, green, white, red. The best deck in the format, clearly. Still just so many different archetypes in this cube that you can do. As much as they deserve their slops, I think they did a good job of making this cube. People have frequently asked why I'm not playing best of 3. You don't get to play as many matches. I like the fact that with best of 1 in cube, you get to play, you know, upwards of 9 games. So we are once again on the draw here for our next game, but our hand looks good. Idle on turn 2, and then we can go clock into Baral on turn 3, and we already have the Opus Gearhulk combo. Alright, looks like we're playing against an opposing control deck, ooh, who has an Ashiok. That is annoying. That is very annoying. I wonder if I'm supposed to just hit their Ashiok for 2 here. I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Cycle 1, 2, 3, 4. They have their own brawl. Make me sacrifice my brawl, rude. Ashiok does get rid of a lot of cards. They just got rid of Wilderness Reclamation, Scarab God. This is rather unfortunate. Not looking great, especially if they have a counter in their hand. Damn, we're just gonna get like soloed by Ashiok. 17 cards left in our deck. And they're just passing, yeah. I mean, they are leaving their Ashiok open now to Guardian Idol. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. I think we go for activating Guardian Idol here instead, right? Issue being that if they then have a kill spell, the Opus is gone. So do I want to play around a counter or a kill spell? I guess I'd rather play around a counter. Oh, I should have played my land first. Shoot. Because now if they go for a kill spell here... Oh wait, that's fine. I could have had 6 mana open. This is where it's actually good that I don't have a Fatal Push in my deck. Alright, phew. Ashiok down. I have a lot of good cards they could have stolen from me, though. Ah, and they couldn't have stolen my Pact, so I think we're gonna main phase this Gear Hulk then. Kill the Brawl. Oops. There we go. I can pay for Spell Pierce if that's what they have here. Nice, okay. Now I like our chances a lot. Our hand is freaking stacked. Clock is about to pop off too. 12 cards left in my deck. So it's gonna go 10 on my turn, 11 on theirs, and then back on mine. We don't actually mind if Gear Hulk dies, that doesn't matter. Sure. Another good draw. Alright, I'm gonna do this before they can draw a counter off of it then. Key. Oh, I might actually be able to win next turn. No, wait, I don't have enough mana for that. I'm gonna lose all of these cards, but that's okay. Our deck's not very big. That's funny though, the clock is almost bad here. Sure. I could upkeep, like, Silumgar's command if I really wanted to, but I don't think we want to. We can actually pay for Censor. Alright, so let's get a fresh one. Oh, I forgot to float a blue. Whoopsies. Very nice. 7 cards still in my deck. Go ahead and main phase the Discover, I think. Actually, no. Do we even want to do that? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 mana. I'm going to have 5 up after Discover. Actually, that's fine. Okay, a million counters now. Okay. Tapping out's not great, but again, I have the Pact of Negation open. That's fine.
Under my tutelage.
Yep, don't care about that.
Well, darn. Looks like you flunked out. Well,
Yep, that's fine. Alright, GG's. Now we just go 1 mana Demonic. Go grab our approach. Didn't seem like they had as many counters as I thought they might have. I mean, we just had full control lock on them there. Alright. Yeah, like I said, if this deck goes to a late game, it's going to be pretty hard to beat it. I mean, even though the Midnight Clock getting the final trigger was kind of awkward given how powerful my hand was, it didn't really matter anyways, because we didn't have that many cards left in our deck, so we were still going to reshuffle the majority of our powerful cards back in and draw 7, so... And you'll notice the Discover the Formula stacked with my Approach of the Second Sons. It was 6 the first time, then 5 the next time or something. Alright, we are on the play. It's a very slow hand, but it is a keeper. Looks like we might be playing against another control-y deck, which, again, we do not necessarily mind. As long as they don't have infinite counters. Tick-tock, start the clock. Blue-white. Oh, they're blue-white flicker. Okay. We need to find a red source for that then. Do I want to main phase this vision? I'm not even quite sure what I could hit. No, I don't think there's much I could actually hit right now that would be relevant. So let's just play land and pass. No plays. Alright, I guess I could hit like Opus and cycle the Opus or something, and that would give me red. Well, there it is. But we're not going to run into their magic, their counter magic. Oh man, Reclamation's also going to be really good if we can find a window to resolve it. Let's just pass for now. They're going to go for the Angel. Okay. So I can either go for the Discover the Formula now while they're tapped out, or I can go for Prismari Command on the Soul Herder. I think this is a good time to just resolve Discover. Great. Because the Resto Angel on Soul Herder doesn't do anything. Sure. I guess it untaps it. That's a good flicker, but now we get to do things that I want to do. Even have to discard a card. All right. Here is our window to do stuff, though. Discards a Birth of Meletus. Found a red source there, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's play 1 mana Brawl. Caravan. Into Reclamation. Into Prismari. 2 damage. Make a treasure. 2 damage. Make a treasure. Go to end of turn. Do we want to cast Behold right now? I think we do. Mastery's good. Dismiss is great. And pass. Alright. Go ahead and take 5, no big deal. Skyclave Apparition. That's a counter. If we can. Disdainful Stroke. Okay, resolves. Guess they're gonna eat my clock. Yeah, rude. Well, now we actually have kind of a problem, I guess. I'm just gonna pass here, I guess, and take 1 more hit from the Restoration Angel. The clock was our big finale, so now we need to find another important card. Another card draw effect or something, otherwise we're just gonna die in the air here. Oof. Losing the clock was unfortunate. That was our entire game plan. Oh, there's their teleportation circle too. Dang it. So we're gonna have to target the Cloud Blazer with the Mastery. They might flicker their Apparition, but it doesn't really matter if they eat any of these cards anymore. They can also, yeah, they can flicker the Resto, which is going to flicker something else, and that'll make their Resto untapped in essence. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have actually played out my last land in case I draw Key to the Archive. That was a mistake. I will be very sad if I draw a key to the archive now. All of this mana and nothing to do. Yep. If they don't have a counter, though, we are in really good shape with just any number of Insano top decks. Question is, will we find any of those Insano top decks in time? Look at the Angel, yep. Look at their Muldrifter. Draw 2 more cards. That's unfortunate. Them's the beats, though. Alright. That might have been our last turn to find something. Now they're just gonna pull ahead way too much, and even if I mean... I guess if they don't have a counter and we draw something, there's still a chance, but... Oh, they have a key to the archive. Could grab Counterspell. If it does, also cannot win ever. Was that Giant Killer discarded? Sure. Yep, flicker the key now, look for more counter magic. Wow. How many lands in a row was that? Too many is the answer. Ah! Yeah, losing the clock. That sucked. Wonder if I could have done something differently there? I don't know. I just kind of felt unlucky at the end. Like, at one point in that game, that it felt like I couldn't lose, right? We passed with Dismiss open, we had a bunch of good cards in our hand. Then they played Skyclave, I dismissed it, they had Disdainful Stroke, and then I just bricked, I guess is what happened? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I go 2 and 3 with this deck, I am going to be very, very sad. So... This is the 2-2 into 7-2. Because I think that game played out basically perfectly for the beginning turns. The opponent was getting a little bit of value, of course. But they weren't putting on that much pressure. I don't think there was anything else I could have done, maybe. This is where we're going to play against mono red or mono white, and they're just going to go 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, and I'm going to be like, Alright, put me on the play. Did not put me on the play. How is my hand? Oh, it's borderline, but I'm going to keep it. Oh no, am I gonna die to Ruin Crab turn 1? I'm gonna be super upset if this is how the game ends. Censor, land, dismiss, gone. Ugh. I mean, at least they're making my Gear Hulk better. because they might mill something good that I can flash back eventually, but... Oh, they're playing 60 card Yorion. Okay, well, you know what? That clock is probably a really good draw, too. If they can't interact with the clock, then maybe we can reshuffle everything back in after the fact, huh? Key, Silumgar's Command, Baleful Mastery. Yeah. I don't think this is going to resolve, but I hope it does. Oh, wow, it did. Okay. Big Oth Triome. Build my Opus. Hey, that's a good draw. That is a very good draw. Get out of here, stupid crab. I guess I'm gonna Gear Hulk. Okay, they're off of it. Works for me. Works for me. Had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Turn 1 crab, scary, scary. Guess they just didn't have anything in their hand, though. Is that all they did? They played crab, they played land, they returned Yorion into their hand? So what was going on over there? They played Zagoth Triome that last turn, so maybe they were just color screwed? Or maybe they just figured they couldn't beat what I was doing at that point. Alright, 4 more. Easier said than... No, easier done than said. Because that's how good this deck is. Gonna pull it off, gonna do it. It's gonna be great. On the play, oof. This hand's too slow to keep. It's got all my powerful cards, but it's too slow. Oh, that hand's actually fine. It looked awkward at first, and it is a little bit awkward, but it's actually an okay keep. I'm gonna lose the Baral here. Really awkward land draws this game, though. Oh, well, really glad I mulliganed that first hand. Sheesh. Well, they're still going aggro. Clock saved me. We can go... Clock, hold up Sensor, and then next turn we can... Caravan into... Baleful Mastery. Rockfall Veil. They didn't play anything last turn, so I'm gonna actually just take the 4 here and hold up Sensor. And then we'll just exile their Gutter Bones end of turn. Ebon Death. Well, they got me there. Really? Okay. I'm wondering if I play out this Slundi Vision as a land. Or if I need to find something with it. I probably do, huh? God, am I just gonna die to Ebon Death here? This is so sick. I feel like I need to hold the Slundi Vision. I feel like we need to dig for something with it. Well, that's a problem. Okay. We're most likely dead, but maybe there's a small chance of something. I mean, I'm dead to all of those things. Golly. This is how we lose? This is so embarrassing. Can I Slundi into Opus? Tap down. That might work. I have enough mana for that. Oh wait, no, tap down doesn't work. I'm not going to be able to cast it on their turn, am I? Let's try to find something. Go up to 10. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, we're dead. Good beats. Because the Immerstern Predator, they can turn into a 5/5, so even if I gain 7 and kill the adversary, we still lose. Man, what a sad, sad draft. GG's though. I mean, like I said, we were gonna have a problem with decks that had kind of a creature curve out, and they went 1-drop, 2-drop. That Ebon Death, oh, man, maybe I should have played around that, but that's brutal. This looked like one of my favorite decks in this format, and we pulled off a 3-3. So, good beats. I mean, one of the losses was to Mono Red, where the mistap auto tapper might have cost me, although it still was looking pretty bad. I don't remember what the second loss was to the Flicker deck, because I drew land, or whatever on pivotal turns. And then that final loss there was, yeah, 1-drop, 2-drop into 4-drop flash. Oh, so sick. Well, still like this deck. Still think this deck, if I ran it back over and over, would probably average, you know, 5+ wins. The aggro decks would give it a run for its money, but I think we have enough tools and powerful cards to beat it. But that's the way it goes sometimes. They can't all be winners, so I appreciate you tuning in on this journey. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time.